Hey guys, how's it going? So, you've heard me say this before, but I've basically been fishing since I'm 3 or 4 years old. And the first time I ever fished, the first person to take me fishing was my grandmother, who is with us here at the campground today. The first time I ever fished was off her dock at her cottage with my grandfather. And so basically that's it. And she's the one who started everything. All of my bad habits. She has her favorite stories when we used to drive up to the cottage about wolves.
And then when we go on the boat to get a log, how afraid you were, eh?
Yeah, so she would pull logs out of the water, like giant logs, and the whole boat would be going like this.
Yeah, he was afraid.
I was definitely afraid.
And the time we used to stop at the grandpa's stop at the store and buy a big bag of popcorn, pink popcorn. And we were the two eating that big bag on the way to the cottage.
What about in the water?
The bears, you know, there was a...
Okay, hold on, wait. Is it recording? Okay, so tell us about the bears. Tell us about the bears.
The bears. And I used to say the bear gets some baby, and then they eat the flowers, and then all the time. You want to know every time we passed it.
And what about the bear that chased you down the mountain?
The mountain?
Yeah, remember? She used to pretend she had a scar on her hand from a bear that chased her down the mountain, and it was important that I didn't go in the mountain or else the bears would get me.
Every week we passed there, I had to put a story to the bear.
And then what about the story about where Grandpa had to come and get me out of the water because I refused?
Oh my God!
Okay. So hold on, wait. First, this is the story she has told 1,000 times. If I introduce her to anyone new, this is the story you get. So guys, here it is, the classic Grandpa came to get me story.
He was playing outside with the kid outside, and it was about 7 o'clock on the beach, and then he went in the water and he was getting back like this, his back to the water, and said, "Hey, you cannot get me, Grandpa." Yeah? Grandpa went and put his boots and grabbed him in the water enough to drown him.
The water was this high on me, but on my grandfather it was just like to his calves.
He grabbed him and then says, "I got you." And he says, "I shouldn't have done that at the front of all the gang."
He humiliated me in front of my friends. This is true.
But you were backing up and backing up, you know. You cannot get me. He got you all right.
So how old are you now? How old are you?
Me, I'm 73. The same, 93, the same as the Queen.
The same as the Queen.
Yes.
And Dad was the same as him, 98 years old.
Yeah, my grandfather passed away this past Christmas.
I haven't got a castle though.
He was a month away from being 99 years old. He built you a castle though.
Eh?
Your grandpa built you a castle. Yeah, so
He built me.
this is basically her and my grandfather are my favorite human beings
He's
in the
my
entire world.
first godchild.
Wasn't I your first grandchild?
Yeah.
First grandchild, first godchild.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, this is my grandma. She's an amazing person.
You can see how I knew. I raised Daniel. He started his first step at the cottage. Grandpa used to sit at the other end, and you were going like this. We brought you back home. You were walking.
And fishing.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks. This is my grandma. She's absolutely amazing. Thanks, and thanks for showing me how to fish. I love you.
I love you too, and Grandpa.
You did. All right. Do you have a message for YouTube?
Make sure you're subscribed.
Very good. Thank you. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode. Wasn't that awesome? My grandma is so cool. I love her to bits. She is an amazing woman, has amazing stories, and it is the first time she comes back to this campground since, it's been about 25 years actually, so it's been a long time. So it was cool to see her up here. I couldn't really show her around too much. She can barely walk, but she loves to tell stories of when I used to go to the cottage. Anyway, so we took a poll over the weekend, and over the end of the week, and we asked, would you guys like me to go and fish new water or fish a usual spot? And it was about 70% go to new versus 30% go to the usual spot. So we're gonna go to a whole new section of the lake. I'm preparing tackle, so it is the evening. I'm gonna prepare tackle, and we're gonna do something else. So not only are we going to a new section of water, but we're gonna try something new. It is the first time, and I've been made fun of quite a bit about this, I don't use a Ned Rig. I've never used a Ned Rig in my life. I don't particularly have anything against it. I've just never tried it. I've always thought stuff worked the way it was. So we're gonna try the Ned Rig. So I'm gonna rig that up. I'm gonna rig up some other tackle. We're gonna get stuff started. So the next time you see me after we're done rigging tackle, it'll be early tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock wake up call, because I only have the morning to fish. And we're gonna see if we can find fish at a new section of river, but we have to be careful because apparently it is quite dangerous. There's stumps, there's rocks in the middle of nowhere. It's gonna be pretty interesting. So let's see how it goes. So we're gonna rig up some stuff. We're gonna rig up Ned Rig. I'm gonna retie my Texas rig that's currently broken off. We're gonna have the fluke. We're gonna have a top water. And there's mosquitoes starting to come out, gross. And yeah, so that's it. All right, guys, so join me. Gonna go have a snooze, gonna go sleep after we're done this, and then we'll get up tomorrow morning and we'll get the party started. So see you in the morning. Good morning, people. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? We're on the water and it's freezing. It's gotta be 40 degrees out here or something ridiculous. I'm not sure, probably like 45, no more than 50. It is 9 degrees Celsius. I was not expecting this. I am severely underdressed. It's freezing. So we are in a new area. So we're on a lake called Lake Bowman, which is connected to the Lièvre River. I have never been on this section of Bowman before, so I'm not sure what to expect. It's very shallow here. I'm pretty far from the ramp. Ramp is way over there. And the water is very shallow, 8 feet. I don't know anything about this area. I was just told around the islands is productive, so I'm not sure how I'm going to break this down. My strategy is basically I'm going to go to shore, we're going to try around the shoreline and gradually work our way deeper and try a different structure and see where the fish are at. I think it's too cold. The sun needs to come up, so the sun hasn't even peeked up over the mountains yet, so we're going to wait for the sun to get out here and see what we can do. There's a lot of obstructions here. There's a lot of logs, a lot of rocks that are, that far from the water line, so we're gonna have to be very careful out here. Anyway, I'm not gonna move too fast because it's too freaking cold anyway. So let's give this a shot. This is Smalley territory apparently. So we'll see what we can find. Never been here before. Let's see if we can not get skunked. All right, let's start with that. I brought the usual stuff. I got my Guggen baits with me. I got the new Ned Rigs we're gonna try out. I got all kinds of stuff. Brought some top water. So yeah, we'll see what works. I'm gonna really push to try and figure out the Ned Rig today. But obviously if it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work for me. But we're gonna continue to use it for the rest of the year and see how it goes. All right, guys. So let's see if we can get us some fish. We're gonna tool around a little bit. We're gonna drive around, scan a little bit, see what I can find. There's a huge rock pile in the middle of the water over there. I want to find where that is. My brother warned me about it. He said be really careful. So I want to find that, mark it so that I know not to hit it when I'm running. So we're gonna go find that first, and then we'll start doing some fishing. All right, let's get at it. All right, we're online. Everything here looks so tasty. All right, let's throw the bandito bug around a little bit. There's some grass coming up. There's some juicy stuff coming up for sure. Oh, my hands don't even work. It's so cold. Not gonna lie, it's a good thing the missus didn't come because she would not be too happy with how cold it is. Of course, my drag is all messed up. Check the drag first, guys. It might be a bass. Oh, it's a nice bass. Oh, guys. There's a nice, look at that sucker. Whew, that's our biggest smallie of the year so far. Wow. Guys. Check this guy out. First smallie of the year right here. Guys, look at that. That's a nice smallie. He's got a huge belly. Look at the belly on this guy. Guys, let's get a photo with him. Nice fish, guys. There's a nice fish. All right, let's let him go. See you, dude. Boom. All right, let me show you what's going on here. Basically, we've got some sparse weeds out in front. So we've got some sparse weeds that are coming up within, I'd say a foot of the water line. and I was getting caught and everything. So what I did is I just threw a spinnerbait on. Here's a spinnerbait with a trailer. It's just a 4-inch paddle tail. And that's it, and he just smoked it. And I can't believe, I'm glad I caught that fish because I set the hook and the drag was just completely open. So luckily, it was enough to get him in. Awesome. That was a huge smallmouth. Let's mark that spot. Mark back, there we go. So I just wanted to stop and see if there was anything in the weeds here. Guess so. That last fish, I thought it was a pike because I'm just so paranoid about catching pike out here now. That's all I ever get. So every time I get hit by a fish, I'm gonna assume it's a pike, but that was a nice bass. There's another one. There we go. There's another one. Smaller little dude. This is a largie. Is it a largemouth? It is a largemouth. Well, look at that. Here you go. Largemouth. About a quarter of the size of the smallmouth we just got. Definitely got fish in here. Nice. No skunks this morning, and it's only 7 a.m. That's a pike. I knew we'd find one eventually. And off he came. This is just a big weed flat, guys. So we're just fishing the weed flat. Letting the wind kind of blow us around a little bit. Eventually I want to get to that grass over there. See if we can find hiding in there. Guys want to try a top water in here? Let's try a top water, just for fun. You know what? I got a Scott Martin popping frog. Tied on. Oh, guys, I thought for sure we were in tasty, tasty turf. There's big boulders and stumps right in here. See the weeds? Oh, and there's bait fish hiding in them. Oh, yeah. Do you want to know what a giant boulder looks like on the sonar when you go over it? There you go. I'm not even joking, guys. I don't know if you can see this boulder. It's the size of a Volkswagen. All right, welcome back, guys. So I'm not sure what happened, but my camera froze. This is the new GoPro I'm using, and it was completely frozen. So we came over to this little section to see if we'd catch a topwater bite, just for the heck of it. And I actually called it and came over here and said there'll probably be a largie in there or something. Cast it out with the Scott Martin popping frog, and we caught a largemouth. And I was super happy because we got the whole thing on camera, and then I looked down and the camera was frozen or broken, or I don't know what the heck just happened. So we'll see if we can get another one. I was explaining while we were, after we caught that fish, because I had explained how I couldn't feel the weight of the fish, but one of the other tricks I use is, you know, if I don't feel the weight of the fish, or sometimes I don't even try to feel the weight of the fish, I just look to see. I often use a white frog of some kind. I'll just often wait to see if I can see the frog. If the frog doesn't pop back up, I'll go ahead and set the hook. There we go. There's a largemouth. It's interesting. They're all mixed in here. It's largies and smallies. It's all mixed up. Oh, oh, sorry, dude. There you go, fellas. Oh, guys. Oh. Dang. Starting to wonder if I should put a trailer hook on here. There we go, right at the boat. I knew you were in there somewhere, buddy. There we go. Little fella. Healthier fish though here. They're not all full of worms and stuff. Like at Lake X. Lake X, I found they're getting full of worms. It's kind of nasty. Oh. Guys, just broke off. And you know when you break off, what that means? Dirty pikes. That just really chaps my butt. All right, guys, so we've come in shallow and I don't know, not looking good. There's a lot of stumps and stuff in here, but I haven't seen any fish. Thank you, Mr. Perch. There's a fish. And that would be a pike, of course. And he's off. Yeah, it's a filthy pike. Whoa, okay, big. I think it was just a pike again. Just missed me. No, I missed it again. Okay, this pike is just stoned. Yeah, it's a pike. Gotta be a pike. Like I said, when they miss a lot, it's probably a pike. Wonder what this could be. Another pike. So as I was saying, if they miss it a lot, it's a pike. If you catch it, if it doesn't miss right away, it's a bass. All right, guys, who's down for Log City? Let's go to Log City. Now, for whatever reason, historically for me on this river system, anytime I'm in an area where there's a ton of stumps, there's never any fish. It's really weird. Weeds, yes, but as soon as I started getting into stumps, I don't catch anything. I've always assumed there was too many stumps in the water. It was something, it was doing something to the water in the area. I don't know. But every time I come into a spot where there's a bunch of logs, I never catch anything. And right now we are miles away from anywhere that I've been before on this river. And I'm curious to see if it's the same deal, but so far. I don't know, fellas. I don't think there's much point in being back here. I don't think it's gonna produce anything for us. I don't even see anything out here, no bait fish, no nothing. Here either. Yeah. Guys, I think we're gonna bail. This is not looking like our jam. Just kind of looks like a headache waiting to happen. Hey guys, what's up? All right, little update time. So obviously most of the fish are coming in 8-foot depths with some decent, weed coverage coming up. I've tried the short stuff. I've tried onshore. I've tried shallow. We've tried the stumps. Nothing works. Every single fish we've caught, I've caught one topwater fish, but unfortunately the GoPro was frozen or something, so I wasn't able to get it. And I realized I think I actually missed a couple of fish catches. So we're gonna see if we can get. But we definitely caught some nice smallies today and some smaller largies. One thing I've noticed about this area, and I'm gonna try and describe it as best I can, but for whatever reason, anytime there's stumps, any area that's full of stumps doesn't do well here. There's never fish in it, never. I don't know what the deal is. I thought maybe it's done something to the water. The water quality is poor if there's a lot of logs in the water. I'm not sure. Now, they used to use this river for logging, so there are sections where the entire bottom of the water is just layered in old rotten logs. So I don't know if that's what's affecting it. The other thing is too, the shore structure here. It's 30 feet for about, it's 3 feet deep for about 200 feet until you get to the shore. And for me, historically, in my experience, is when the fish don't have quick access to deeper water, they don't get up close to the shore. They only do it when when you get up close to the shore, and then within 50 feet of the shoreline, it's 20 feet deep. I tend to find them in there. So as soon as I went back in here where all those logs were, I knew, okay, full of logs and super shallow everywhere. I didn't think it was going to be any good. And yeah, I didn't even see any bait fish. I didn't see anything. So we're going to continue moving on down here. But it seems like so far the gold has been the spinnerbait with a trailer, and just finding, you know, 8 to 10 feet deep with weeds, and that seems to be the ticket so far. So we'll see if we can catch some more. I would love to get another top water spot. So I've never been here before, so if I come up to a spot that's got a bunch of lilies and it looks decent, I'll throw the frog again. I haven't really come up to any decent flats where I can use the Ned Rig. I haven't seen anything really that would be suitable, because if I fish the Ned Rig in here, it's just going to be buried in weeds the entire time. I don't think any fish are going to see it. Maybe you can comment below if you use the Ned Rig. Where do you like to use it? How do you like to throw it? What kind of bottom do you look for? Because yeah, like I said, this is the first time I ever used it. So, all right, guys, let's get back to it. There we go. Good fish. There we go, guys. Good fish. There we go. There we go. Okay, he's a small guy. Any fish is a good fish to me, in case you haven't figured this out yet. Thanks, buddy. See ya. Poof. Cool. All right. Good. Back on track. So once again, as soon as we moved out to the weeds, we're catching fish. Coincidence? I think not. I don't like sticking to one bait, but every single fish I've caught's been on the spinnerbait so far. I'll put it down and pick something up just for a little bit, and I don't catch anything, and then I pick this back up, and bang. See, so now we're out of those weeds. We're out of those tall weeds, and you know, I'm not getting tapped anymore. Let's see if we can find some more. I'd like to find a little bit deeper water. Like I said, we were finding them in the 8 to 10 section. Now I'm in 6'4", 6'8". Oh, guys, I just got slammed. I just got slammed. First cast in deeper water. As soon as we got a little deeper. Oh, no, he's still on there. Oh, he let go. It was like a tiny little bass. But you see the difference. As soon as we get out deeper, look, I'm in 8.2. 8.2. As soon as I got out in deeper water, I started getting bites. Well, that's not good. All right, I just had a crazy backlash, and my awesome performing spinnerbait just got launched into the stratosphere. So let's try the Ned Rig, guys, just for the heck of it. I don't know if this is gonna work, but try it now. We shall try it. Why? Because I haven't tried it enough yet. There's a fish, guys. Oh, wow, first cast on the Ned Rig. Okay, well, guess I'm a believer now. Oh, you just threw my Ned, my rattling Ned, guys. Wow, first cast. Here he is, guys. That is pretty funny. First cast on the Ned Rig. All right, let's go get another. Here's another one. Okay, my Ned Rigs aren't gonna last long if they keep spitting my little baits out like that. This is a smallmouth. What a mixed bag. Guys are completely mixed up together with the smallies, aren't you? With the largemouth. Well, so far the Ned Rigs are working, but I'm losing one per fish. By the way, I'm using the peanut butter jelly one right now. That's the flavor I got. That's the flavor. That's the flavor. If you eat it, it's P&B. Can you hear a little rattle in there? A little rattle. All right, who wants to see if there's a frogfish over there? Me, me, me. All right, one more cast, and we're gonna go see if there's a frogfish over there. All right, guys, we're gonna go see if there's a frogfish in that spot. Comment below while we go there. Comment below, is there a frog there or not? Come on, pony up some bets. What do you think, guys? Frog or no frog? There's access to deep water, good sign. There's not a lot. Like it's just like a tiny little section. Good thing I threw right into the pads. Not. So the question is, will we get a blow up? And then will we hook up on that blow up? That's the real question. Oh. I don't know, guys. It's not looking good. Oh, guys! For those of you that bet yes, you just won. Boom! There it is, fellas. There he is. We got us a topwater. All right, hopefully it was recording this time. Yes, you were. Good boy. There we go. Not a big fish, but still a frog fish. That's so much fun. Congratulations that those of you who bet there was a fish there. Good job. Way to go, Scott Martin, popping frog. Getting it done on non-championship Sunday. We found you. We knew there was a little guy hiding in there somewhere, didn't we? Some of you did. Got about an hour to fish. All right. Let's go to more fertile grounds, shall we? Jesus. Wow, that was fast. Okay. We didn't even get a all right, guys, fastest drop shot I've ever caught in my life. That was crazy, guy. All I did was drop it down for like 5 seconds. Okay, guys, this is it. It's almost time to leave. We're gonna try Ned Rig one more time, right out here. Hey guys. All right, so we have 15 minutes left of fishing before we gotta go. So we're gonna go back to the first place where we started, see if there's any activity there again, and then we gotta get our butts back to the boat ramp because we got to go. We gotta go back to the city and get ready for stuff that's happening on Monday. So we're gonna try this one last little place, and then we gotta gotta be like sheepdogs. We gotta get the flock out of here. All right. Let's try it. Come on, guys. How many fish are we gonna get? We got 15 minutes. Probably 0. All right. We got to go. Why is there a giant rock here? Alright guys, that's it. We're out of here. Thanks so much for watching this episode. Again, remember, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and learned a little bit about using the Ned Rig along with me and how I like to fish those tall weeds, alright? Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Bye. Hey guys, this is pretty crazy. There's a little bit of a forest fire behind us here. Apparently they've been fighting this since this morning, trying to keep it from spreading. And there's a bunch of people all pulled over here, so this is just after fishing. And we're getting ready to head back to the city, and yeah, we got a forest fire right there. So we'll get a couple more shots and we're gonna get going. But pretty crazy. I'll show you guys some footage. All right, guys, that's it. That's crazy. I've never even seen that before. There's 2 planes, and apparently they've been at it since this morning, and they're actually getting all their water from Lake X that I like to fish. That's what they've been doing it since this morning. So if we would have been, on that body of water this morning, we would have seen these planes filling up. So hopefully they get this under control. Hopefully everybody stays safe. I'll keep an eye on the news and see what happened. I'm assuming they're going to have this in the news. I hope they get this under control pretty quick. But like, it doesn't seem to be spreading like crazy, but it's just kind of smoking. So hopefully they get this taken care of and everyone's safe. All right, guys, take it easy. We'll see you next update, okay? Take it easy, guys. Bye.